Hey, want to know how I turn one long recording into a week's worth of high-performing TikTok clips in under 10 minutes? Stick with me. I'm going to walk you through my exact process using Vizard, show you the campaign setup I pair those clips with, and explain why this is the fastest, most scalable way to get consistent short-form content out there without living in Premiere or hiring an editor. If you're new here, I make content for creators and brands who want to scale on TikTok and repurpose long-form stuff into tons of short clips that actually hook. Okay, let's jump in. First thing, pick your long video. Could be a webinar, a podcast episode, a product demo, or even a bunch of raw recording from a shoot. For this walkthrough, I grabbed a 45-minute product demo we shot last month. The entire strategy is the same. I want to harvest the viral moments, the hooks, the jaw-drop facts, the emotional beats, and turn them into 15, 60-second bite-sized videos. Step 1. Upload the long video to Vizard. You just drag and drop, no weird format juggling. Vizard will immediately analyze the footage for structure, speaker changes, and potential hooks. What's cool is it doesn't just split by timecode. It looks for attention spikes, where the host raises their voice, where the audience reacts, where a key value prop lands. That's way better than manually scrubbing through 45 minutes trying to find the one good 10-second clip. This is the magic. Vizard auto-identifies a handful of candidate clips that have the highest viral potential. It'll suggest different lengths, 15s hooks for TikTok, 30s explainer clips, and 60s value dives. You can preview them instantly. I usually pick 5 to 7 top performers from a single long video, a strong question hook, a surprising stat, an emotional moment, a quick demo, and a short testimonial clip. Don't worry, you still have full control. You can tweak the in-out points, change the crop to 9:16 for TikTok, and add or remove on-screen captions. But the heavy lifting of finding the moments is already done by the AI. Vizard makes aspect ratio swaps painless. For TikTok, I choose 9:16 and aim for a fast hook first 2 to 3 seconds. The tool also auto-generates captions, which is a huge time saver because most viewers watch muted. Captions are editable. I clean them up for tone, slang, or to punch up the first line as a scroll stopper. Small tip, move important text into the upper third so it doesn't get covered by TikTok's UI. Vizard's preview mode shows how the clip will look in the app. Vizard suggests headline overlays and caption styles optimized for engagement, but I like to test different hooks. For example, a clip that starts with "stop wasting time on" can also be tested as "most creators get this wrong." Same clip, different angle. Vizard's batch editing allows me to apply text variations across multiple clips in seconds. People scroll fast. Vizard lets you pick a thumbnail frame or upload a custom image. I usually create 2 variants, one with a face close-up and a second with a product screenshot and bold text. Thumbnails matter more than people give credit for. Once I've got 5 to 7 clips ready, I use Vizard's auto schedule. Set how often you want posts, daily, every other day, and Vizard queues them and posts automatically to your socials. This means a single long video can become a content pipeline that runs itself for weeks. No late night manual uploads, no missed posting windows. This is underrated. Vizard's calendar shows what's scheduled, what's posted, and allows quick swaps. Drag a different clip into a date, tweak the caption, or delay a post. If you're running a coordinated campaign, organic plus paid, having everything in one place stops chaos and makes version control manageable. Alright, now you've got a library of clips. I don't treat Vizard outputs as just organic fodder. They make excellent ad creative because they're naturally contextual and varied. Export the best 5 clips as MP4s with captions burned in, or separated SRTs if you want to test native TikTok captions versus burned in. You can also export square or 16:9 versions for other placements. Pro tip, export a 15-second variant for cold traffic and a 30 to 60-second variant for retargeting audiences. Create a campaign optimized for conversions, product sales if you're selling. Use an interest testing campaign with multiple ad groups. I often start with a $20 per day budget per ad group. Yes, TikTok's recommended is higher, but for initial creative testing, $20 per group is reasonable to judge which creative is getting attention. Choose placements. I pick TikTok only when testing to isolate performance. Set a broad audience. Let TikTok's algorithm learn which demographics convert best. For a cheap $25 to $50 product, don't be hyper-targeted. Let the algorithm find buyers. Make 5 to 7 creatives and rotate them. Ideally test multiple hooks and thumbnails simultaneously. Add short, add copy. First line should be the offers to benefit. Free shipping plus 10% off first order, or try risk-free for 30 days. TikTok reads the first line, so keep it punchy. Vizard handles creative, great. For tracking revenue and optimizing for actual purchases, I use a second tool to append tracking parameters and analyze post-click attribution. Create the tracking URL through your analytics tool, paste it into the TikTok ad manager, and now you can compare TikTok's own reporting to the independent tracker. This helps you validate which creatives truly drive purchases and which just drive vanity metrics. Now, a quick reality check, there are other ways to generate short clips. Tools that create synthetic avatars or fully AI-generated video can be attractive because you don't need to film, but they come with trade-offs. Some of those avatar tools can feel uncanny or limit authenticity, and viewers on TikTok often prefer real, messy, human moments. Other traditional editors give tons of control, but take hours per clip and require skill. Vizard sits in the sweet spot. Authentic clips mined from real long-form content, polished automatically, and scheduled at scale. It's cheaper and faster than hiring an editor every week, and it keeps the real human voice that performs better on social. Create multiple hooks per clip. The same 15-second moment can perform wildly differently depending on the first line overlay. Test caption styles, quick list captions versus bold one-liners. Rotate creatives weekly until you find a winner, then scale that creative and test variants of the thumbnail and copy. Repurpose top-performing TikTok clips as Reels and YouTube Shorts. Small edits and different thumbnails can double your reach. Closing thoughts? If you're sitting on long recordings, webinars, or interviews, Vizard turns that dormant content into a creator engine. One upload, multiple viral optimized clips, scheduled automatically, all managed in a single content calendar. Pair it with a lean TikTok ad test and proper tracking via a tool like Surge, and you've got a repeatable system to find winners and scale. If you want, I can outline the exact folder structure and naming conventions I use in Vizard for easy asset management, or give you a template for 7-day ad testing with budget and KPIs. Drop a comment and I'll post that. Otherwise, grab a long video, try Vizard's auto edit, export 5 clips, schedule them, and run your first test. It's honestly the fastest way to feed consistent short-form content into both organic and paid funnels. Cheers, and see you in the comments. Let me know what long video you're repurposing next. The best thumbnails often feature bold text over a clear face shot. Remember to check mobile preview for UI obstructions every time. Once you find a winning creative, immediately make 3 slightly different variants of it. A successful paid test requires patience, so don't kill your ads too early. This entire workflow, from raw footage to scheduled posts, should take you less than 30 minutes. Think about the content you recorded last year that you haven't touched yet. That old webinar is today's goldmine for the next month of social posts. I highly suggest you start by reviewing your footage library right now. Let's make sure your content engine is running at maximum efficiency starting today.